Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abrar Ahmed. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today's video is going to be very important for all those struggling in writing CSS essay introduction. I have evaluated many students' essays and found one common problem almost in all students. And that is most of the students are not able to write an effective, strong, and clear introduction. Sometimes they write about the topic in an introduction as a general. That is wrong. And sometimes they write very short introduction, and sometimes they are not able to write clear introduction. As we all know that introduction is just like a face of your essay. And if you are successful to impress your examiner or build your examiner's interest right in the beginning in introduction, you can be succeed. Otherwise, even if you have very effective ideas in the rest of the essay, remember your marks go down. And this is the reason I have divided the introduction into 4 parts. And if you really want to improve your introduction, watch my video till the end, because I have not only explained each part very well in the video, but also I have written by myself each part. And at the end of the video, I have constructed the introduction as a whole. And I guarantee you, if you watch my video putting your full interest, you will be able to write an effective introduction for your essay. Stay connected. Let's go to the video. Now let's learn about the essential part of an CSS essay introduction. So the first part is hook or quote or fact. Means this is the part where you start your essay from. And in part 2, you write definition or explanation of the topic. And part 2 is about the scope, means what your essay will discuss. And in part 4, you write thesis statement, means your opinion. Now let's go to the detail of each part. Part 1, hook, quote, fact, means this is the very first sentence of your introduction, that you should start from a famous quotation or any strong reality or the fact or from a thoughtful question. It is written in a way that could grab the attention of your examiner and make the starting point interesting. And from the right beginning, you can set a tune of your essay. So you have learned in this part that you should start your essay from a famous quotation or from a strong fact or from a thoughtful question to grab the attention of your examiner from the right beginning. And I have written for you the starting sentence. Go next and watch. So here you can see the topic of my essay is social media turned the world into a global village. So I have started my essay from a famous and relevant quotation to my topic. Here you can see social media has turned the world into a global village, but not without consequences. And in these 2 lines below, I have defined this quotation. In today's interconnected age, platforms like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram have redefined how people communicate, learn, and express themselves. So this is the very first part of your introduction. You should write like this. Here in part 2, give a definition or explanation about your topic. Means this is the place where you explain your topic or give the main idea of your topic. And you could also tell why this topic is important in this part. To understand better, just consider this example. Social media refers to online tools and websites that allow users to share content, exchange information, and engage in virtual communities. Over the last decade, it has become deeply integrated into everyday life, influencing everything from relationship and news to politics and education. Now let's go to the part number 3. In part number 3, you give a brief outline of the main areas your essay will cover. It gives a roadmap to the reader. It usually starts with this essay will discuss or the essay will examine. Let's go to the example to understand better. So here is my example about the scope of my essay. This essay will explore the benefits of social media, such as awareness and connectivity, and drawbacks, including misinformation, cyberbullying, and social isolation. So, in the third part of your essay, you actually show your examiner that what your essay is going to cover. And here is the last part, the fourth part of your essay, that is thesis statement. And that is very, very important part. And this is the part that most of the students they forget to write. Thesis statement means you give your own opinion. So you don't have to be neutral while writing an essay. So you have to clearly define your opinion. What is your belief about the topic? So to understand better, let's go to the example now. While social media has transformed the way we connect and communicate, it must be used with the responsibility and digital awareness to prevent its negative impact on society. This is actually the thesis statement where I am clearly defining my opinion about the topic. Now let's read the introduction as a whole. So here you can see the full introduction paragraph. Social media has turned the world into a global village, but not without consequences. In today's digital age, platforms like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram have completely transformed the way people interact, learn, and share information. So this is part 1 here, that is starting from a famous quotation. And here in these two sentences, I have explained quotation in my own words. And here is the part 2 where you give a definition of your topic. So this is the definition of social media refers to websites and applications that allow users to create, share, and engage with the content in real time. It has become an essential part of daily life, influencing everything from personal relationship and education to politics, business, and culture. So this area you can notice is actually defining what social media actually is. So I am giving explanation or definition about my topic, social media. And in the third part here, I have written the scope of my essay, where I am telling the examiner that what my essay is going to be about. Here you can see this essay will discuss both the positive aspects of the social media, such as its role in spreading awareness and connecting people globally, and the negative consequences, including the spread of misinformation, online harassment, and social isolation. So here you can see for the wide range of writing, I have mentioned in this part that I will talk about the two aspects of social media, positive and negative. So by writing this, actually, I am telling the examiner that the rest of my essay would be about the positive aspects of social media and the negative consequences. So when you would write in the body paragraph, keep the balance between both. And the last and the final important part is your thesis statement. Here you can see the thesis statement where you give your own opinion. It is argued that while social media offers many benefits, its misuse can lead to serious social and psychological issues. Therefore, it must be used responsibly with strong digital education and regulation to reduce the harmful effect on society. I hope you have learned how to write your introduction for CSS essay. But if still you are confused about any point, feel free to contact me.